Okay, this is Jim with the Monopoly Project, and we're here to do a video with Peter. This is Peter, and he's going to do a video on...
Okay, on my Polar M600, and the battery went dead on it, and I haven't been able to find any information on how to replace the battery. Everybody just says you can't do it. And the fact they don't support it anymore, and it was a fairly expensive watch. So I'm hoping that together with Jim's expertise and my do or die attitude, and we may die, but that we would give it a shot, and hopefully others after us can learn from our mistakes.
Okay, so what did you bring to help us with this project?
Okay, this is the watch.
This is the watch, okay.
All right, now I went out and bought a little toolkit, and I did look ahead of the time and try and get the proper tools that would open up the back of this. I'm not exactly positive, so...
Well, that's what we're here to learn.
This is a trial and error, and I think this is how somebody figured out how to make a wheel for the first time. So, and then I have other things in here too. I read on one of the blogs or something that you need this, which I'm not sure what that does. And then I haven't opened this up yet. I'm not sure what's in here, but we'll open it up right now. So, oh, this is a little vise that you can hold the watch in. So I got probably some overkill here.
So is that one of your many vices?
A tweezer. I'm going to try and ignore his jokes. Usually they aren't very funny. Oh, and I did go out and buy a battery. And even though I'm not sure it fits inside the watch, I thought I'd give it a shot. Now, one of the things I said is that nobody's ever opened this up and looked and saw what size watch or what size battery goes in here. And apparently there are some numbers on it that tell you the size. And I also think I actually left something at home. So
okay, but I think we're ready.
Well, it's a caliper. I'm ready. It's a caliper because you need to measure the exact size of the battery. It should have some numbers that will tell you, but I've actually forgot.
Let's review where we are. So
okay,
here is the object that we're fixing, right?
Right. That's the watch.
That's
the Polar M600.
Polar M600. And our toolkit.
This is the toolkit right here.
Okay, you can see that it's lots of different parts. Not well organized, but that's our toolkit. This is, in theory, the battery.
The battery that may or may not fit in there.
Okay.
But when we get into the battery, we will be able to flip it over, and we want to film this for other people, and it will tell you the size of the battery. I actually bought a caliper, which I left at home, so that if for any reason we couldn't tell what the size of the battery is, we could just measure it.
Okay, so let's go forward. And of course, we have our tweezers and
then also, this is because I'm partially blind.
Okay, so this
and
is
then,
more.
Where's that little bag? I had a bag in here. There it is. Yeah, this is a bag, and this is because my eyes aren't very good. I brought this thing, and you can put the magnifying glasses on there and actually see, and it has a little light. And
okay, hopefully we won't need that. Okay. Okay, so
that's hair, Jim.
Okay, so now let's put this in context.
He has a monocle. You've always wanted to wear a monocle.
When we're done with this,
I'm trying to conquer Europe.
So when we're done with this, this will probably be the most important video you see, not just today, not just this year, but probably in a decade.
Well, I searched all over the internet. Nobody has ever done this before, so it's a
one of a kind.
First.
Let me see if we have any more tools that we need.
If you had a caliper.
Unfortunately, I do not have a caliper.
You know, Jim is an engineer, and all engineers should have calipers.
Okay.
At least they used to back in the good old days.
Three Stooges?
That's...
You want me to fix it now? And, of course, you can always use a wrench.
This is in case Jim has one of his numerous fits.
I want to throw in my
You have to
monkey
use
wrench.
it to-
Okay, so we're gonna get ready. We're gonna arrange our tools and we're gonna set up our workstation, and we'll be right back with you.
Now, Jim, well, first, Jim is a professional. I am an amateur. So therefore, he may have to step in here when the going gets tough and save the project.
Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here. We're back when we're getting ready to make our first step. So what is the first step in this process, Peter?
Well, I've never done this before, and I do have a track record of destroying things that I try and fix. So my guess is that we open up the little vise that I have here, that we take the watch and we put it in backwards, and then attach it to the vise. Does anybody have any Jeopardy music? Okay, so now the reason is I brought that is because I'm not sure these are good enough. Yeah, they may be. Okay, well, we'll give it a shot here.
Okay.
So now
I'm gonna pause. Okay, we're back, and Peter's gonna start the first step. He's gonna actually start with removing the back.
okay, now I have I think a tool that will fit it.
Okay, this is precision work. Okay.
Precision work by a very imprecise person.
That's number one.
Stop looking at
And how many screws are there in there?
There are 4.
Okay, 4 corners.
This may not be the right size.
Okay, we're gonna
something smaller.
make our adjustments. Okay, we've had to go to more precise tools now. Okay, the doctor is in.
Yeah, this is still too big. Way too big. And most important thing, put your tools back. It's a lesson I still haven't learned.
Okay, we're back and we found the right tool. What is it, Peter?
Right. It's a star pattern T4.
Okay, so let's do it.
So that seems to fit. And actually, I can see that it fits only with this.
Okay.
So, and you have to get really close in order. Everything's
Let's
blurry.
do one just to show everybody. So if you're doing this watch, get a T4.
Star pattern T4.
And we keep the screw horizontal so as not to strip the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're going to put this somewhere where we won't lose it, like right in there. Okay, of course we've run into a problem. Nothing ever goes simple. It's always in theory things are easy. In practice, they never are. So we did remove 3 of the screws. Of course, the 4th screw is stripped, and I don't have an easy solution. Somebody suggested a easy off, which has a drill with reverse threads, but I'm very unfamiliar with it, and I am going to have to get out my smartphone and see if I can Google a solution, because we are determined to get this done. And I will get back to you on part 2. Yeah, well, we found a solution. Jim noticed that apparently one screw is larger than the rest. And we tried a T5. The T5 worked perfectly. And so now I'm going to pull it out.
Okay.
There we go.
So now, can you take off the back?
Now we're going to try taking off the back. Of course, I've never done this before. So,
You want to use the
yeah,
tweezers?
what
or-
we're going to do is we're going to cut away, and I'm going to look and see how we're going to go about it. Yeah, the latest problem is how to get the back off. I think it might be glued. And I've read before that what you need to do is take some heat, a hair dryer or other forms of heat, run it over the back, and it melts the glue. I'm not positive about that. So what we're going to do is we are going to adjourn, and then I'm going to go off and Google it and see if I can see what other people did who ran into this problem.